peripheral computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hey guys, and welcome to another stream. We don't have too much time today, but we're going to be playing around with VTubing software. And let's see. Okay, so the blinking is kind of strange, but I mean, it's working. So what else can I say? I really can't complain if it's working, right? And in terms of the mouth movement, well, what else is there to really say? You kind of just move your mouth and it moves along with you. In terms of the sensitivity, it's really nothing I can really say. It does make that weird kind of mouth shape when I smile though, like bare teeth smile, like ee, oh, ha ha ha. And then it's like not recognizing that. But when I move back, it moves back with me, so then I've got this, you know, and you can see a lot clearer what's going on, which is pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good, you know. Yeah, I'd say it's actually pretty good. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're doing today. This, my screen. And then, I suppose let's do a little bit of reading. How's that sound? We'll do a little bit of reading. So, what do we want to read about today? What's a particular game that's been catching my interest recently? Or should we just talk about MMORPGs in general? Kind of like that. Let's talk about MMORPGs. Massively multiplayer online role-playing games are a popular genre of video games that allow players to interact with one another in virtual worlds. MMORPGs typically involve a lot of exploration, questing, character development, and social interaction with other players. Some popular MMORPGs include World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, and many others. These games often have huge player bases and can be incredibly immersive and engaging. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Game design? No. What parts of MMORPG should we talk about today? Let's say graphics innovation. Graphics innovation has been a major aspect of MMORPG development over the years. MMORPGs have evolved from simple 2D games to complex 3D virtual worlds with stunning visuals and lifelike animations. One of the key drivers of graphics innovation in MMORPGs has been advancements in technology. As computer hardware has become more powerful, developers have been able to create more detailed and realistic virtual worlds. Additionally, advances in graphics engines, rendering techniques, and other technologies have made it possible to create more dynamic and immersive environments. Another factor that has given graphics innovation in MMORPGs a player demand is another factor that has driven what? As players have become more sophisticated and discerning, they have come to expect games as with high quality graphics and visual effects. Developers have responded by investing more heavily in graphics and other visual elements in order to create games that meet these expectations. Overall, graphics innovation has played a major role in the success of MMORPGs, helping to create engaging and immersive virtual worlds that keep players coming back for more. I do agree in that. When it comes to graphics innovation, it is important for players to like what they see. And if they don't like what they see, it's very difficult for anyone to really get into the game, right? I'd say so. I mean, how much can you really do with just the gameplay? Although everyone likes to be on that high moral ground and say, yep, it's always to do with the gameplay and nothing else. Well, if you don't enjoy what you're looking at every time that you're playing, then what's going on? Why do you even bother playing it? World of Warcraft doesn't look anywhere as good as Final Fantasy XIV does, I would say. However, everyone who plays World of Warcraft tends to play it more than they would play Final Fantasy XIV, whether it be something that they've committed themselves to, or whether it be, people who are playing with them are just playing World of Warcraft rather than Final Fantasy XIV, and they'd probably all move together or not at all. Graphical innovation is important, but it's not like they don't enjoy looking at World of Warcraft. The World of Warcraft world does look stunning, especially since they've upgraded their engines. Let's be honest here, back when it first came out, it looked trash. Nowadays, it's passable. I would say that Square Enix really does have a lead when it comes to the graphical side of things, especially with their what are they called? FMVs, or their sequences, their cutscene sequences. Those look mint, and even in game, you don't find it less cinematic. It doesn't swap from normal gameplay over to some kind of cinematic quality, whereas other games will. Even AAA games, they don't have the cinematography, or not that, they don't have that cinematic effect through gameplay as they would during their cutscenes, right? I'd say so. Okay. What's the next point? What do players love about MMORPGs the most? There are many things that players love about MMORPGs, which is why these games have such a passionate and dedicated fanbase. Here are some of the most common reasons why players enjoy MMORPGs. Social interaction. MMORPGs allow players to interact with other people from around the world, which can be a huge draw for players who enjoy socializing and making new friends. Many MMORPGs have strong communities and player-driven content, which can make the experience even more engaging. Exploration and adventure. MMORPGs often have vast, immersive virtual worlds to explore, filled with secrets to uncover and quests to complete. This can give players a sense of adventure and excitement as they discover new areas and encounter challenging enemies. Character development. MMORPGs typically allow players to create and customize their own characters, giving them a sense of ownership and investment in their virtual avatars. As players progress through the game, they can level up their characters, acquire new gear and abilities, and become more powerful and accomplished. You have to admit though, power creep is huge. I think one of the biggest sale points to MMORPGs, or just gaming in general, is that people get to have a sense of power. And having that option to execute whatever you want to the limit of the game, of course, it gives people that satisfaction that they would otherwise not be able to attain anywhere else. Some people really do live lives that are quite broken, or they're just not favorable at all to them. So when that kind of thing happens, escaping to the MMORPG world, escaping to your manga, escaping to your stories, your light novels and everything, where power is in the main character's hand, and in gaming, the main character being you, allows for whenever you overcome a trial or tribulation and have a reward for it, you feel good because you've made your character develop. Whereas in real life, it's not always the case that if you work hard or put effort into particular tasks, you'll be rewarded for it. Let's be honest here. How many people are out there in the lowest rungs of society where they're working, 9-to-5 jobs, just on the ground, really doing, the best that they can, but they're getting nothing for it. They're putting so much effort into their livelihood, but they get nothing for it. And I understand where corporations and companies are coming from, but at the same time, without these people, they really can't survive. People are saying all the time that robots are going to replace workers any day now. However, that day has yet to come. So why is it that they can't show even a dash of respect, a modicum of respect for their for their loyal staff? You know, just feels weird to me whenever I think about that kind of thing. Where if you are a hard worker, and generally speaking, you deserve more because you're working more, how come you're not getting more? To me, it's just a disconnect to reality, you know? It's just... who knows? Escapism. Right, so this... what I was saying leads into this fourth point here. Escapism. MMORPGs can provide a sense of escape from the real world, allowing players to immerse themselves in a different reality and forget about their problems for a while. This can be especially appealing during times of stress or uncertainty, for sure. Absolutely for sure. I can't back this point more. It is the case that MMORPGs and most games in general allow players to escape from the harsh realities of Earth. It's not always the case, like I said before, that you get rewarded for the efforts that you put in. And no matter how much work you do on yourself, there will always be people who just don't appreciate what you're doing at all, wherever you are. You know, whether it be from work, friends, family, it's not always going to be the case that people are going to appreciate what you're doing. Hopefully you're able to find the people who do appreciate what you're doing and then stick with them, because they're the ones that, you know, will really... they're the ones that you really want to keep. Fifth point, competition. MMORPGs often have competitive elements such as player versus player battles or leaderboards, which can appeal to players who enjoy testing their skills against others. I believe that Terra, Lost Ark, Diablo 3? They're the ones that have more of a leaderboard kind of thing in game that you can see. Whereas other games like what other MMORPGs? Not really many. I mean, World of Warcraft does have quite a PvP environment. However, I don't think... Can you see that in game? I haven't played World of Warcraft in forever, so I wouldn't know. Who knows? But yes, overall, MMORPGs offer a unique combination of social interaction, exploration, character development, escapism, and competition, which can be highly appealing to to players of all ages and backgrounds. How about we make a quest? Make a quest line. So, let's create an example quest line. This quest line is called The Lost City of El Dorado. Quest 1, The Mysterious Map. The player stumbles upon an ancient map that leads to the lost city of El Dorado, a fabled place said to be filled with untold riches. God, I gotta love this. I really love ChatGPT. It's just so fun to use. The map is incomplete, however, and the player must seek out additional pieces to complete it. Let's expand on this. Expand on Quest 1. Okay, so Quest 1, The Mysterious Map. The player comes across a cryptic map while traveling through the dense jungle. The map is torn and incomplete, but the player can see that it leads to a fabled city of gold called El Dorado. The player is intrigued and decides to investigate further. The player is tasked with locating the missing pieces of the map. The first piece is said to be held by a local tribe in the jungle. The tribe is not hostile, but they will not give up the map piece easily. The player must perform tasks for the tribe, such as collecting rare herbs or hunting dangerous animals in exchange for the map piece. The second map piece is said to be located in a hidden cave deep in the jungle. The player must locate the cave and fight their way through dangerous creatures and traps to retrieve the map piece. The third and final map piece is said to be held by a rival adventurer who is also searching for El Dorado. The player must track down the rival and engage in a battle of wits and skill to retrieve the final map piece. Wow, man, I'm telling you, like, people can spend hours just deciding upon one map piece location and how to get it. But ChatGPT just poof, and you've got it, you know? How awesome is that? Once the player has collected all three pieces of the map, they can piece them together to reveal the location of El Dorado. The map shows that the city is heavily guarded and that the player will need to navigate a treacherous jungle path to reach it. With the completed map in hand, the player is ready to embark on their journey to find the lost city of El Dorado. Okay, let's go expand on quest 2. Quest number 2, the Jungle Path. The player sets out from their starting point with the completed map in hand, ready to navigate the treacherous jungle path that leads to the lost city of El Dorado. Along the way, they must overcome a series of obstacles and challenges that will test their skills and perseverance. As the player progresses deeper into the jungle, they encounter a series of natural obstacles such as cliffs, rivers, and dense vegetation. The player must use their agility and problem-solving skills to find a way through these obstacles, which may involve jumping across gaps, swimming through rapids, or cutting through thick vines with a machete. In addition to the natural obstacles, the player will also encounter hostile creatures such as jaguars, venomous snakes, and giant spiders. The player must be prepared to defend themselves or use stealth to avoid these dangerous creatures. As the player gets closer to the lost city, they will encounter traps and puzzles set up by the treasure hunters who have also discovered the city's location. These traps may involve pressure plates that trigger spikes, swinging blades, or falling boulders, among other things. The player must use their wit and dexterity to navigate these traps and avoid danger. Finally, after a long and perilous journey, the player arrives at the entrance of El Dorado. However, the city is heavily guarded by the treasure hunters, who have set up barricades and patrols to keep intruders out. So this guy isn't even like the first person to find it? So what's the point of having those map pieces then if everyone already has it? What? Should have just asked someone and be like, hey, do you know where El Dorado is? They'll be like, yeah mate, I'll show you where it is. For a price? What's the point of going through all that dangerous stuff just to get a map piece? What? Okay, whatever. Loopholes. Quest loopholes aren't anything new, okay? Finally, after a long and perilous journey, the player arrives at the entrance of El Dorado. Oh, okay, I've already read this part. The player must use their skills and knowledge of the city's layout to find a way inside without being detected. With the jungle path conquered, the player is ready to explore the lost city of El Dorado and discover its secrets. How about we discover some dialogue? Create a dialogue for quests 1 and 2. The mysterious map dialogue. The player says, "What's this? A map? To the lost city of El Dorado? I have to investigate this further." Tribal Chief says, "Welcome, stranger. What brings you to our village?" The player says, "I'm looking for a missing piece of a map that leads to El Dorado. Can you help me?" Tribal Chief says, Yes, I have heard of this map. I will give you the map piece you seek, but you must do something for us in return. Our medicine man needs a rare herb that can only be found deep in the jungle. Bring it to us, and the map piece is yours." The player says, "I accept your challenge. I'll be back soon." After a while, "This cave looks promising. I bet the second piece of the map is in here." The player enters the cave and sees a group of bandits. The bandit leader, Well, what do we have here? A trespasser in our cave. You won't be leaving here with your life, let alone that piece of paper you're holding." The player says, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for a map piece. Let's not make this any harder than it has to be." The bandit leader says, "Ha! You think you can talk your way out of this? We'll see about that. Get him!" Player fights off the bandits and retrieves the map piece. Over in quest number 2, the jungle path. Player says, "According to the map, I need to cross this river to continue on the path to El Dorado." Player sees a guide waiting near the river. The guide says, "You look like you need help crossing the river. I can take you across for a fee." The player says, "How much?" The guide says, 5 gold pieces." Player can either pay the guide or attempt to cross the river themselves. Man, I like this. I'm telling you, man, like these dialogue lines, they're not overly impressive. However, it does still take time to create, you know, it still takes time to write. And having this kind of a program, you know, ChatGPT 3 at this time, makes things so much easier. It's so great. All right. Expand on quest 3. Alright, so quest 3 is the City of Gold. Remember that we've already reached El Dorado and we had to find our way through the guards or around them. The player finally reaches El Dorado, a magnificent city of gold and jewels. However, they quickly discover that they are not alone. A group of treasure hunters have already arrived and they are trying to claim the city's treasure for themselves. The player must navigate the city and avoid or fight off the treasure hunters to reach the central plaza. This is very Nathan Drake, let's be honest here. Like, the MMORPG theme is still going, by the way. But somehow the quest turns into Uncharted. The player must navigate the city and avoid... Okay. Along the way, they will encounter various obstacles and puzzles that require them to use their wits and skills to solve. For example, the player might come across a hidden lever that opens a door, but they need to solve the riddle to find out which lever to pull. Or, they might need to navigate a maze of traps to reach the treasure chest. As the player progresses through the city, they will encounter more and more treasure hunters, each one more skilled and well equipped than the last. Some may be guarding key areas, while others may be searching for treasure themselves. The player must use their combat skills and strategic thinking to defeat the treasure hunters and claim the city's treasures. Finally, the player reaches the central plaza where they are confronted by the leader of the treasure hunters, a powerful and cunning adversary. The leader challenges the player to a duel, and the player must use all of their skills and abilities to emerge victorious. I like this idea. Having a duel section, sequence in a quest makes things more intense, more, personal. When you're mowing down mobs all the time in these MMORPGs and these games where, if we're saying Uncharted, say for instance, and you're using up your ammo and everything, then you just collect your ammo again and get ready for the boss fight, because the games these days make it easy for the player. Having that one-on-one with a super strong opponent like a boss or a mini-boss makes things so much more fun. If the player is successful, they can claim the city's greatest treasures and become the Staff of Legends. However, they must also be prepared to fend off any remaining treasure hunters who may be trying to steal their hard-earned loot. With the city of El Dorado conquered, the player can make their way back to civilization and bask in their newfound fame and glory. Wow, man. I gotta say, such a fun thing. ChatGPT, just so fun. Alright, so I've done a bit of talking. Let's go ahead and do a bit of playing, I think. What do we want to play today? We want to play... I suppose I have been playing Overwatch recently, so it's not a bad idea to play Overwatch again. Let's go. The smiling feature of the VTubing software, it's face tracking. It's kind of difficult to master. I wonder what other VTubers would be like. Say for instance, what kind of facial cues do they have to give themselves, or what kind of training do they have to go through just to be able to master their VTube models? Because, like I said before at the start, when I do a bare teeth smile like this, just to make my eyes continue to open and have my mouth in that shape for this ghost figure, I have to really stretch my face out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I had to use some kind of like a mask or something to pull my eyes up like this, and then I have to use my hands there, my fingers, to pull my eyes up. Alright. Menu. Overwatch 2 should be playing. There we go. Ah. I'm a little sweaty today. Let's go play some.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
So after talking for a while, and now getting into gaming, I wonder if you're watching this VOD after the stream, or if you're lurking, right? Which is all good, do your thing. What does it look like? Because even though I've got a preview, any shots.
Not exactly what I expected. Chew on that.
Oh, they left.
Got a bird.
I got smacked.
Death ain't on my doorstep.
Oh, I got smacked.
Bit early. Dust off the boots.
Ah, I nearly got that Hanzo, man.
Where was I?
Gotcha.
You'll need more grit than that.
Oh man, I'm so bad at this game.
Every soldier needs a cause. Fight the bullet. Heals coming up.
I got smacked from behind again. That's alright.
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting. Need healing.
I need to continue practicing my arm aim. It's very difficult. I'm so used, like, for years and years of playing, I've been doing wrist aim. So it's very difficult for me to just change it up for arm aim. So.
I've seen tougher spots.
Very difficult to kill a tank without healing.
If I made it through its temple,
Thanks to too powerful, you know?
this. Heals coming up.
Taken the lead.
Everyone's left. Where did they go? Oof. I got teabag.
Reminds me of that time. Robotics deployed. Get out of my
Genji.
face.
Oof. It's all widowed then.
I aim to devastate.
Oof.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Hey man, let me snipe.
Back in action. In normal. I've been waiting for a challenge. Enjoy.
Hey, man.
Swat. You should have watched your back. Woe is you.
Why did they not let me snipe Battle 4, At least I got him back one time before I left.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay. What are we practicing today? Let's practice, Ashe. Ashe is difficult for me. I can't get her aim proper.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Each day I grow stronger. Yet the man in the mirror never appears to change.
A mirror reflects only what can be seen.
Your platitudes will not work on me the way they did my brother.
And yet, you sound just like he did.
And yet, you sound just like he did.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Wanna make it out?
Alright, let's go, guys.
Do what I say.
Do we have a tank?
Enemies over there. Taste of dynamite.
Oh, I'm dead. I guess no tank.
Let's get
No
back
problem.
in the saddle.
The name's Cassidy.
I need to practice my shooting anyway. Got people out.
Traitors never prosper.
Over here. I'm hurt over here. Get it. Shield's under fire.
Thanks.
Not in good shape. Dynamite. I need
I got smacked. Oh, I forgot to change it back. Sorry, guys.
They got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind.
back from the bone orchard.
I couldn't escape in time.
I know you're good for it. Justice! Close your eyes.
Best round.
Good job, everyone.
Bob! Do something!
Score 0-1.
It's pretty good. Nice work, everyone. Got a lot of shooting practice in that one.
We're in this together.
I should introduce you to Taehyun. He takes care of my neck when I'm back home.
If that's true, he must have lots of experience.
Yeah, he... Hey!
A lot of aiming practice to be done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's go.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Let's go win this thing. Go home.
Clear out.
Let me help you.
Thanks.
Enemy here. We are falling apart.
Gotcha.
Stay down.
Team kill.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Neutralizing projectile.
I need healing. They're empowered and ready to fight.
Keep it out.
Catch me up. Can I get some healing? Enemies there. I need healing. I'm on my game now. Persistence is over.
Yay, we did it, guys. Good job.
Enemy team dismantled.
Breaking them down. They're empowered and ready to fight. Patch me up.
Oh, I nearly got someone. Up top.
This ends now. You're done.
Double kill.
Down.
Oh, I ran out of right clicks. Sorry.
Receive my aid. Constructing my teleporter. Not so fast. Enemy here. Brains from above.
Oof, I got smacked. I shouldn't have stayed in one place. Sorry.
Gonna need a new paint job after this. We are falling apart.
Two healers, please. I know you guys want a DPS, but
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together.
how many times have I died? I've died 5 times already. Oh my god, Chris.
I'm going in.
Breathe. Hitting the ground running.
It's because it's not hit scan, it's projectile.
Reality bends to my will.
This is restricted airspace.
I am taking the objective. Is anyone coming?
Is it a win, guys?
Behold my creation.
Round 2. 1.
Not so fast.
Good job, everyone.
Score 1-1.
1-1.
What's the biggest axe you could make out of hard light?
A kilometer tall. But you would not be able to wield it.
Maybe you wouldn't.
What about some building confidence?
5,
Overwatch
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
All right, let's go. Everybody ready?
We are falling apart. Mucking around and move.
I got one.
Need repairs. Can I get some healing? Need repairs.
Got him.
Cybernetic innovation. Fine. I need healing.
Plus Arigato.
There goes the trap.
Child escaped me. Clear out. Got something. This ends now. Cybernetics regulated. Patch me up. I need healing.
No. I got DPS'd by both of them. That's not good.
Might have to adjust my approach.
Or something more.
Oof.
Let's take him to the wasteland. We are falling apart. Not so fast.
Oh man. Soldier no hit scan.
If they won't quit, neither will I.
Good job. Good job, good job.
Can I get some healing?
Ouch. Why does everything hurt in this game?
Gonna need a new paint job after this.
Poison.
Zenyatta was low.
Let's take it. Coming through.
This is
Hitting the ground
quite
running.
difficult.
Breaking them down. This ends now. That's one. Double. Stop lagging. Cooling down. Over here.
That one's
We are falling apart.
Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody.
Victory.
Gotta love it. Let's endorse everyone. We can't endorse everyone.
A constructive use of space.
Such tight quarters, man. Symmetry is so powerful. Super powerful. I kind of like it. What are you guys thinking? Should we continue using this VTubing software rather than doing a webcam, or should we do webcam rather than doing VTubing? Because both seem to be fine. Just yeah, would be nice to not have to worry about, you know, the background. Right now we're using a like kind of virtual green screen for, you can see around the outer part of the ghost that there's this like green line. And that's because I'm using a filter to take away that green using what's it called, a color chroma or whatever it's called, chroma something, color something, that's making it so that you won't see the background. But normally speaking, you would have a background there unless you had like a green screen, which is what I'm doing on the VTubing software at the moment. But who knows? Let's add this person. Potatoes Rise. Last match, they were the Moira. I don't know about you, man, but my DPS is not that great at the moment. While I wait, let's do some deathmatch. I want to change the hotkey.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Your ass is within my reach.
Riding ahead of the herd.
Goodbye. That second shot was lucky, man. Most of the time, it doesn't really hit. Oof! Oh, man! What a hit! I want to see this. He jumps up, yeah, and then shoot, bang! Just like that. Holy, beautiful.
I'm not ready to ride into the sunset.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Wow.
Back from the bone orchard.
Forgot that's not slide. No, I nearly had it. I don't think I'm
Now to show them that I'm in business.
Hey, catch!
Gotcha. Oh no, I got. I got, guys.
I don't take kindly to
Taken the
being knocked
lead.
down.
They all left. There's not much else I can really do. Guess I just practice shooting at random stuff. But if they're not moving targets, it's kind of hard. Is Ash hit scan or is it projectile? So much strafing.
You won't get the best of me.
Oh. Yeah, I can't get Ash's aim right at all.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle.
Sanctum.
Select your hero.
It's very difficult for me to catch a break on this game. When it comes to like traditional shooters, that's no problem, but people don't have to understand that Overwatch 2 or Overwatch in general just is not a traditional shooter. It's not a shooting game. It's a team game.
I aim to devastate.
Like team game with shooting elements. It's not an actual shooting
I'm
game.
hoping for an easy mission. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. You can hide.
I was napping. Did anyone read the mission brief?
Merci.
Get off the stage.
Because if the game was more of a traditional shooter, then everyone would have the same life, the same HP pool, the same damage. But it's not the case. Everyone doesn't have the same damage, everyone doesn't have the same HP pool. Right? So it can't be considered a shooter anymore. It's definitely just... This guy like...
There goes your other eye.
It's funny, man.
Get off the stage.
Boosting your damage.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Protect the objective.
Understood.
Left side?
Here.
Get off the
Don't be
stage.
shy. It was a pleasure.
Doomfist on the right.
The conflict has found us. Let me tend to that.
It's
Just what I needed. Someone entered. Pitiful.
Oh man, bad shots. Thank you. Oh no.
I see a hostile.
Forgot to change the scene again.
Taste of poison.
How no one can
let's
hide
forget to
from the
change.
hunters.
Heroes never die. Reality bends to my will.
meteor strike.
Try this one. Ooh, I got Zen. I got Zenyatta.
Help me.
Behold my creation.
The plot thickens.
It's F to teleport.
Register at your service.
Zenyatta is here.
Recharge. Hold on.
Die.
Stand right.
I claim the objective.
Every soldier needs a cause.
The game is hard. The game is hard. Time is 4:30.
Not good enough.
Oh man.
Surrender to my will.
Pass into the iris.
Healers. Healers. Why? Why healers? Why? Why healers? Did you have to go in there and die?
If I'm still standing, I'm still
I
fighting.
think I need to buy a new mouse pad, guys. This one is kind of shifty. I'm not keen.
Stop lagging about and get out of here!
Everyone heal up.
Pick up your feet, you drummer!
Boom, 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 boom.
Reminds me of that time in Jakarta. Let's get you in my sights. Biotics deployed. Security objective.
Die. That's alright, guys.
Best round lost.
Nice try. Let's keep it up.
Score 0-1.
If we had like if healers wanted to focus on the healing, then we can do our work as DPS. It's kind of difficult.
If anybody
If you
asks,
like stay
I
behind
was
cover
never here.
and not worry about the DPS and just let us do our job, should be all good. Tank his ass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We must correct our mistakes and seize victory.
Alright. Let's go win, guys.
Heals coming up.
The objective is now.
Capture underway. Who needs healing? I'll try to repay the favor.
Oh no, guys. What do I do?
Team kill.
Gotta try what we did in Bond.
New revelations have come to light.
Reality bends to my will.
Invincible! Biotics deployed.
Here, take this! I'm
Oh man, they've got communication. Holy heck.
Still
Alright,
got some fight.
let's not stagger in, guys, because I think that's what's happening here. Is that we're staggering in. And then they're able to pick our healers. We don't want it to happen to pick our healers. not the healer, but I need a healer.
They can't get away with this.
The champion is claiming the objective.
Nice work, everyone. Good try anyway. It was a good try. It was.
Play of the game.
Someone said support diff. Good job. Reaper is not one of the easier champions to play. I mean, in terms of a kit, they have less, but to make use of it, you need more. This for sure. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Okay, Ghost is back. I've got Diet Coke. Tastes good. I don't know why people hate Diet Coke. It just tastes so good. Alright guys, let's get it. Defending in Midtown. To control escort. Gotta practice. Practice. Got someone messaging me on Discord.
Every soldier needs a cause. These New Yorkers could stand to learn some manners.
Let's make this quick.
So if I practice shooting in one direction.
Jameson Force, reporting live. Let's ask this scary metal bloke how he thinks the battle's gonna go.
You are not a journalist.
Puzzling prognostication. Now back to the Tasha for a look at the weather.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers
Alright, let's go.
incoming. Defend objective A.
No, guys, I got smacked.
I've seen tougher spots.
Let's go. That's a bad place to go from. I nearly had that Zen. Oh, wow, I walked into it. They weren't even aiming for me.
They
got
can't get away with this.
Hey guys, we should back up. We should back
Careful,
up.
there's more of them.
We don't have a healer. Melo. Dash in low. On a half. Oh no, guys. Unfortunately, I didn't have a healer with. That's okay though. Let's carry on.
If I made it through Istanbul, I can make it through this. Into the iris.
That tank's nearly dead. This year, I know that, you know, naturally you want to be backing away from the fight, but you're a healer that needs to be close up. So let's stay close, yeah?
They'll regret that.
Yes, and that's why I'm saying that if it's a healer that's meant to be close up, let's stay close up. So you want to go into a team game and not play as a team, is that it?
Not good enough.
I mean, I suppose. Good job, guys. Good job. That's the one, Lucio. You want to stay close to us in the tank. Oh no, don't freeze me! Oh man, I nearly got that Zen. Oof. Got smacked!
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
My hard work pays off.
Pay
Got it.
attention or you'll wind up dead.
I am grateful.
They changed to Winston. Be careful up top. Winston's by himself. Never mind, Winston's not by himself anymore.
You are safe with me.
Care from above, guys.
To pieces. Pass into the iris.
Healers, we need to stay with the tank, please.
Follow me if you can.
Still got some fight in me.
I got one. Ana's low. Ana's dead. Junkrat dead.
I'm on fire.
Nice work, guys. Nice work. Oh, they're here. Holy shit.
Biotics deployed.
Wonder if there's
If
a
I'm
way to
still
spectate first.
I'm still fighting.
Ow, man, that hurts. Who else did I have that's doing damage? There's no way that he just did that all to himself. Oh well, nice work everyone. Good try.
Play of the game.
Just chatting on Discord, guys, sorry.
Royale. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Circuit Royale. Hey guys, let's go win.
I aim to devastate.
Particle cannon online. Let's run them over.
Oh, the sign's in the way. So it's not one of those holographic ones.
A mother's work is never done.
I wonder if I should change my reticle.
I'll keep our medics safe.
5, 4,
Target
3,
identified.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I'm under attack. Shield's under fire.
Ah, no. No. I clicked too early. I clicked too early,
The
guys.
blood thickens.
Do they still have a... They still have... Our healers are down. Healers down, guys. You want to back up?
Someone entertain me. Sniper! Leave this to me. No one can hide from the hunters.
Lucia was low. Lucia's still low. Nice work, everybody. Let's keep it up.
Where could my dance partner be?
Oh no, guys. That's dangerous. Oh well. Back to Farah.
Establishing aerial position. Messy, but we got it done. I need
Just like that.
taken down.
Heals, please. Heals, please. Heals. Oh no, I killed myself. Sorry, that shield just popped up.
Let's show him some air power.
Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. And attention. Boys will laugh at girls when they're not funny.
Rains from above. Require assistance at my location. I need
One day I'll have proper healers. One day, guys. One day.
always more to learn.
Doesn't matter what I do. There's no way I'm gonna get close to them. Oh well, whatever. If that's the case.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Destination. Lucio's needs to learn how to heal. I'm just saying. If Lucio's learned how to heal, then they wouldn't have had that problem. If I learned how to shoot, I wouldn't have my problems. Not just
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
Shit.
Enemies over there.
Oh, such a hard fight. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Nice work. Justice reigns from above. Does it? Very good. Building confidence in yourself is a vital point of personal growth and development. Confidence allows you to believe in yourself, take risks, and achieve your goals. It can even help you overcome obstacles, face challenges with courage, and find joy in your accomplishments. However, building confidence is not always easy. It requires self-awareness, self-acceptance, and a willingness to take action. One of the first steps in building confidence is to identify your strengths and weaknesses. Everyone has unique talents, abilities, and traits that make them special. It's important to focus on what you're good at and what you enjoy, and to use those strengths to your advantage. At the same time, it's important to recognize areas where you may need improvement and to be open to learning and growing. Another key aspect of building confidence is to practice self-care. This means taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress are all important for maintaining a healthy and confident mindset. It's also important to cultivate positive relationships, surround yourself with supportive people, and practice self-compassion. Okay. Got a new job? New trimester started for school. I'm starting... Whoa! Oh, right, I was meant to leave. Gonna get rolled. Yeah, that's what he says. But, to me it don't matter. Alright. So, at this moment, I'm chatting with a friend.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
And she's also found herself an adopted son. What? What? An adopted son? What do you mean adopted son? Hold on. What's going on? You're a teen? What? Okay, okay. Thumbs up. Every other chat program uses as thumbs up, but not this one. Okay, so another, what is this? Self-care. This means taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress are all important for maintaining a healthy and confident mindset. It's also important to cultivate positive relationships, surround yourself with supportive people, and practice self-compassion. In addition to taking care of yourself, it's important to take action towards your goals. Setting achievable goals and working towards them consistently can help you build confidence and a sense of accomplishment. Break larger goals into smaller manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Another important aspect of building confidence is to challenge your limiting beliefs. Often, our own negative self-talk and self-doubt can hold us back from achieving our potential. Recognize when these thoughts arise and challenge them with positive affirmations and a growth mindset. Remember that making mistakes is a natural part of learning and growing, and that failure does not define you. Finally, building confidence requires persistence and resilience. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's important to stay committed to your goals and to keep moving forward. Use each experience as an opportunity to learn and grow, and remember that building confidence is a journey, not a destination. In conclusion, building confidence in yourself is a powerful and transformative process. By focusing on your strengths, practicing self-care, taking action towards your goals, challenging your limiting beliefs, and staying committed to your growth, you can develop the confidence to achieve your dreams and create a fulfilling and meaningful life. What a blurb. I like that. So, stream. I'll be calling it quits now. It's already past 5 o'clock in the evening. I suppose I'll just relax for a little bit longer and then head over to work. It was nice playing with the VTuber software and using it as a webcam substitute instead. It is nice to not have to worry about, how I look. But at the same time, I'm already past 30 years old. What am I really worrying about here? Although it is nice to have a little mascot that would work well with, like, I guess, eternity. I might look into getting a eternal kind of theme going. What do you guys reckon? If we had like the sub people who are subs, be called eternities. You reckon? If you're watching the VOD and you got to this point, tell me what you think. Leave some messages over on Twitter for me. I think I've got it all linked up and everything. Everything's all updated. Branding's all sorted. Just waiting on more concrete branding, so more visual branding. And then once everything's all sorted, I ended up getting I paid someone to do a little bit of artwork for me, digital design work. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll catch you guys next time. As always, peace.